Hi guys, I'm Alston. First, thank you so much for checking out this video. In this video, we'll be looking into a LinkedIn helper tool called LINKDRA. This is not a typical review where I will finally say whether I recommend it or not, because I've been only using this tool for a couple of days and it's not ethical for me to just recommend something based on the fact that I'm only using it for 3 days. The main reason I'm doing this video now, because currently it is on a lifetime deal, so I wanted to test it out and I wanted to show you guys what is its functionality, how you can use all these things. Before I go into the actual review, just a couple of facts which I need to let you know. I am a beginner when it comes to LinkedIn automation, because I do not feel like to use full automation for LinkedIn, because there is always a risk. That's why I don't like any Chrome extensions or any automation which does not give any control over the actions and everything. I really do not like those approach. And also, LinkedIn, you are connecting with professionals or other real people. In that case, I really do not like to have bulk messaging, directly pitching with potential your audience or customers or whatever the case. I do not like automation when you are directly handling with potential prospects. That is why I really rarely like to use LinkedIn automation, and before LinkedRA I haven't tried any other LinkedIn automation. Just wanted to let you know so that I can't compare this with any other software I haven't still not used. If you are watching this video and if I have used something, I would have mentioned it in the video description. You can check it out. Okay, now with further ado, without any other ado, the reason I you started testing out LinkedRA is because it was in a lifetime deal, and also it said that it tried to make the manual intervention as much as possible rather than fully automatic. That is the only reason I went for it and tried to try it out, this tool, to see whether this is actually good for LinkedIn or not. So this is not a full review. I'm just have started using it for a couple of days, so you can walk through how a beginner, even for a LinkedIn automation, can figure it out and how can you use this. Okay, I think the introduction has gone a bit long. I just wanted to be sure about it, and also that if you are interested on after seeing this video and want to purchase this tool, there is an affiliate link in the video. If you think this tool is suitable for you, I would encourage to use that link. It will give me a small commission but does not affect your purchase price, but will help me to create more videos like this in future. So without any further ado, now directly jump into the system. The LinkedRA contains of two components. One, the browser dashboard, where it is more like a CRM where you can manage all the contact details. You can have a quick overview on what is the campaigns running and all these things. That is a browser dashboard, and it also comes with a separate desktop application where you need to download it. It supports both Mac and Windows, and you just need to download that in order to run search queries, connecting with members, viewing the profiles. For those things, you need the desktop application in order to work on that. So it's not fully run on your browser or something like that. It does not use any Chrome resources like with the extension. It uses the desktop and use a browser to do all this stuff. This is the dashboard which you will see when you joined up to the LinkedIn. Basically, it shows the overview view of home contains some of these requirements are something like projects in CRM, where LinkedRA, these requirements can be set up like different projects with different keywords, different criteria, all those things. And contacts, you can sync up the contacts, all the things I'll show you guys. This is some of the helpful resources they have. You can go here. They give us a basic introductions on all the functionalities available, and also recipe. They show you a couple of ways where you can use this to how to connect with potential link prospects and everything. When I go through all these processes, I'll give you some tips to be how to be natural and make sure that you are not violating any LinkedIn protocols and everything. How to be safe and everything. I'll share the guides if you to be using this as much a safe way as possible. Okay, the Workbench, this is also if you are first time downloading a Windows application, you can download it from here. You can do that. Okay, the requirement, it is commonly also can be known as a project, where all you need to do is here first you need to create a new requirement. I already have one. Let me, for this sake of video, I'll create a new field. All these fields, title, type, target, close by, summary and public, this is not any way contributing to your project. This is for your own informational purposes. If you are working with your team, or if you are working and you want to know why you created this particular task or something like, all these are for personal identification. Here you can give some kind of founders in India. I never use LinkedIn to reach out to prospect, mass message them. I do not like that approach. I use LinkedIn as a professional network where I can stay updated with current knowledges and everything. And I'm planning to use this tool in order to for that benefit. You might have different reasons. This is the type you want, whether it's a marketing type or you are looking to hire someone, something like that. If you have a target date, you can mention it here. You can if you have summary, you can do, and whether you want to keep this task as a private, so only you can access this, or you can create this as a public. It does not go public to all the users of LINKDRA. It only goes to public where other team members in your account can access this project. So I don't care about it, because only I am going to use this. Here you can select location. For example, if you are looking for some person or profiles only from a specific area, location or something like that, you can do it here. In this case, I'm going to select a country, and role, if you want a specific roles, you can put it here. Let me say founder or anything like that. And if you have multiple, just enter and click on enter. You can have multiple things. So let me show you an example. And like that, you can enter these keywords. These are the keywords which you want to search on their particular profile or something like that. In my case, I'm going to put SaaS as a keyword. And if you have any other specific keyword, you can put it that as well. And once you've done that, this is an organization. Let's say, for example, you are only going to target certain people who are working on this particular organization, or they are part of this company. Then you can choose which is the company you want from here. I'm not going to do it. Once you've done, click on save. This requirement now will be saved. This is where you have created a project. The second step now for you is to go to directly to the LinkedIn Workbench, which is the software desktop application. Once you go on here, the first step is it will show all these things. Mainly the software contains Workbench, which is the actual workspace, and also settings. I'll explain all these things in detail. First you need to do is click on start searching, and here you choose which search you want to perform, whether it's a LinkedIn search or a Google or Bing search. For LinkedIn search, what they offer is you need to select what is the project, and for LinkedIn there are two types of search. First, you can search by people, where if you click on launch LinkedIn, it will open up a Chrome browser with the LinkedIn, where what you can do is you go to a search page and try searching for whatever the people you want from here. And once you've done that, the search page results, for example, I'm going to do an example on SaaS, and all these results are coming. Once it's opened, you can click on here and select how many pages you want to search and click on done, and it will automatically get those member results into the database. Group member is a similar process, where you automatically select launch LinkedIn, and it will open up a LinkedIn in a group page. Let's see, for example, wait for a minute. It's loading, I think. Let me try to open it again. Okay, now it's opening. Now what happens is it will open the groups for it. some reason it didn't work. Let me try it again. Okay, for some reason it's not still taking the group page. What it should do is, when I was trying to testing out, it should come into group, and here you can search for what are the any group you want, and let's say for SEO, and you can go into a group and you can select from the sidebar, see all members. And here you select if you have any specific keyword you are searching inside their profile, for example Google or something. Then once you've done that, now when you click on start reading here, what happens is it will start pages from that. For example, let me see whether I can show you one of these example at least to see that actually it performs this. I want it to be thorough as possible when I'm doing this process and everything. That's why I'm showing you guys. Let's see when I do this. Okay, it's showing the results now. Here you can see. Now I'm going to go here and select start reading one page. I have mentioned you can mention as much as page. I like to keep results focused and to be easy. You can see it read the first page and it got already 10 profiles. So if I want to add more pages, we can essentially do that, but I'm not going to do it now for the sake of video. Once I done enough of this, I can close it out. Now the second option is either to search using Google or Bing search. Here if you want to start, click on launch, and you have to select the requirement. So we know that it's basically instead of saying requirement, they could have mentioned something like project, where it does not confuse you. Project, then we know that this search is for that project. It will be much easier to understand. What here is guided search. Basically you are entering these kind of results. What it will do is it will take all this data and make a search query for Google using search parameters. Then it will search Google. That's the basic concept of it. Here also I wished it automatically grabbed all the data which we entered when we are creating the requirement. For example, this one. Sorry, this is the browser window. Let me show you guys. Here we gave all these data details and everything, like SAS, location, roles and everything. I wish that it automatically took all those details here, but it didn't take for the guided search. So what we do is, now we can either give the keyword here, and sorry, I pressed enter, so it's automatically going. I didn't know that. That's also okay. What it's essentially do is it goes to a LinkedIn, it automatically starts searching with that particular keyword and the footprint according to this. It automatically done. I'm going to close this. What happens is you can give keywords here, and you can give a location or country from here, and you can mention roles, organization, same thing, and you choose which is the search engine you want to search, and you can do it. For example, I'm going to show the Bing also. Let's see whether this works or not. I'm going to do a start search. Hopefully everything goes correctly. Let's wait and see. This is the first time I'm using Bing. I'm only used Google so far. Okay, you can see it shows this saving results. Everything is done, and it's reading the Bing keyword. It's showing all the things. So once it's done, I'm just going to close it out and just close. As like that, you can search as much as result you want. You can go up to number of results up to 1, so you can get it from search engine or from LinkedIn. The advanced search is directly without any guided additional roles and everything. Here you can just give one string and it will go out and find key search result. For example, here I'm going to do this, and you can say without. This is a much basic simpler version of guided search. That's the basic thing. You do one direct query, and it will automatically try to grab the results. You can see it's completed. You can either close the browser or keep it open. I like to close the browser when I'm finished with this. Here you can do a generator where it generates combination based on the data we have already provided, and it does all these things. For example, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do to give 2, and let me search it and see how it works. For some reason this is not working. Let's see. So this feature is not working currently. I will try to ask it, and I'll let you know, guys, know if I made some mistake here or something like that. I could let you guys know. So basically you can find LinkedIn profile either using LinkedIn people search or LinkedIn group search from members, or using Google or Bing. That is all the things available. Once you've done that, it will show you the total number of profiles count here. All you need to do is now go click on this arrow mark, and it will show it will categorize these profiles based on the requirement, again based on the project you create. This is the initial project I did before for testing out this application and everything. I'm not going to use that. This is where when you click on the thing, it will automatically show all the profiles it grabbed on here. We can either select it by a best match, and it calculates the score here. I'm not sure how they are calculating it. Or you can select latest. Here when you click on latest, what it happens is it shows by the recently got results from search engine or LinkedIn. So it's showing that. And also if you are already know this, or you don't want to engage with this profile, if you click here, what happens is it automatically hides that particular profile. For example, if I don't want this, I can do, and it automatically hided it. And also I can mark it as different way, like viewed, contact, connected, future, and everything. If you want to specifically do that, you can do this. And also now the step will be either directly connect with all. This is a possibility which you can do, but I don't like this, because you are without any personalization or without knowing whether this is a correct profile for you, then you are just going to mass sending this to all. But the thing is, even if you do this, what this application does is it will simulate a human behavior, where when you do something, it goes to their profile, read through the profile, wait for a minute, and opens up, similarly like simulating user. But for me personally, I like to connect with everyone personally. So what I would do is something like, I would click review each. In this case, what it will do is, let me close this, sorry about it. It will open up one by one to do for me. For example, I want to first see this guy, so I'm going to do this. Let me see. Should come here. Let's see. Okay, first, before even connecting, first I need to click on the review section, where it will now simulate a human kind of behavior, like loading the profile, then scrolling through the profile in order to make sure that it automatically works like a human, and also at the same time it gives you the chances to see whether this is actually the suitable one for you or something like that. If you go into this screen, you can see it's automatically showing that starting to read all these things and everything. It automatically shows these processes. I think I have started to I have started to scan all 19 records, I think, instead of going one by one. Sorry about that. The first one finished, so I think now it will go for the second one, if I'm correct. Let's see, wait and see whether it goes about. Basically what happens is, okay, I think it's correct. It's going over all those 19 records and everything. I actually chose the mass one, which I did say that I don't like to do it. It automatically does that. I'm just going to close this out and see. It's showing, because I wanted to show you guys one by one. Sorry about this. So what happens is it automatically reads that profile. You can see once it's done. Now once you are done that, now you can do is we have already read this guy's profile. That's why it took all the details here. You can see it has grabbed his things, skills, experience, related profiles, everything is shown here. You can do it, click on here, and what happens is now it will open up his profile. This is the initial step which it should have done, rather than showing that error which caused me to go to the main page and do it again. This is the step where it should have done, where now all I need to do is, either if you already have a message template, we can select that, or if you have any specific customized template, you can use that as well. For example, you can add a message template, create a message template specially for this project, and you can use this, or if you have something else, you can do that also here. So if you want to send an invite message, like for example, I have created one for my purposes, genuine purposes. Give me a second so I can show you guys. This is a template, message template. I created it out, and for some reason, I think, let's see whether I can edit that template. For some reason, it's not giving me a chance to copy that template from the CRM. I wish they had a feature like that in order for me to edit these things. Here I can't sadly copy this because it's lacking some of the text. There is a problem there. So what I am going to do now is just type a message. Hi, I'm Alston. And actually show you guys how to create the template itself. Here you can see, you can name the template video demo, and I'm going to say I'm Alston, looking forward to stay connected in LinkedIn. This is not sort of message I normally write in LinkedIn, just for the sake of video I'm showing you guys. And select save, and you can see the template is named. Now all you need to do is click on here, and it automatically takes the I and also the name from the user. Here it was SAS, so it's like automation when you use I SAS. So I'm going to remove that and keep it like this, and I'm going to show you guys. When I click send request, now what it does, it essentially should do this, go to this profile page and select connect and send a message here. That's why it essentially works like a human. That's the big point of it, selling point for these guys. What these guys are saying, unlike other LinkedIn automation, we are not focused on mass or doing everything on API or claim and a background extent. Here we are just giving a manual intervention where you can use this tool like a helper tool, not a total replacement to using LinkedIn, like a helper tool, and manage these tasks easily in a database, something like that. So you can see I have connected to him. Now if I go back, it will automatically update the connected. That's how you can start connecting with people. You can go here and do it on bulk. It's up to you, or you can review each by each, and you can do that also. That is the way. And also this is where the you can stay connected with your profiles automation, where I'm sorry about that. If here you can, what you do is when you click on start, what it essentially does is the contact step here, it automatically grabs all the connections from your LinkedIn profile, and it grabs and create a list based on that. And from that we can have another option where build contacts. It will read, here you can see synchronization is completed. It will create try to read email or phone number if the user enabled on the profile, and it will try to grab those and give you guys, and you can download that in a CSV or some kind of format. Then you can reach out to them, or in an email marketing program or something like that. You can do that. It will be good for something if you like to reach your prospects or something like in another medium. You can do that. I'm not going to show those example because it's self-explanatory where I can do this from here. let's see whether I covered all the things. Basically what this tool does is, so far from my research, it emulates the human behavior and it lets you to search LinkedIn profiles using keywords and trying to build a search parameter from Google Bing to find the relevant search profiles. And also it gives you a chance to use the LinkedIn search itself to find members and from groups, and it enables you to make that visiting a profile or viewing the profile like a human behavior, where it allocate random seconds and everything in order to make sure that essentially like human. And if you just scroll, see this process also, it goes a bit and waits it and goes something like that, and after that it gives you the option where you can reach out to this your prospects to with message either in bulk way, or you go by one personally configuring each one, something like that. If I'm planning to use this tool, to be honest, but I will not be using any bulk feature, even though it is safe to use according to them. I will be doing one by one to personally engaging them, and I like to keep this application as a record database, so I know how I'm going to do with the LinkedIn reach out and everything, who are the people I have contacted, who I'm going to contact, all these things I like to keep, and this does that. And also message convert is another option where they gives you the ability to download emails and use phone numbers if they are enabled on that. So that is the basic overview functionality. They also have different settings where you can customize on when you are searching on Google, what is the past time, all these things are available here. These are basic things. I'm just saying, okay, one more feature. Now you see all the possibility you can do it with this app. Now if you go into the main browser dashboard, there is an option now, if you come into the contact session, this contact session is basically like a mini CRM where it lists all the data from which it's grabbed from LinkedIn. It will build this mini CRM where it will list all the details from his profile. If you have skills, it will show this, and URL data and everything. You can see this profile didn't have any skills, so that's why you didn't get it. And it will also show when it was added, and you can personally customize this detail in case if you want to assign something specific, you can do that. And also it gives us the option to add activity or notes. All these things are possible. Let's see whether we can add everything. Okay, I think we can add it from here. Give me a second, guys. I haven't tried to adding a note before doing this video. I just saw, I thought it was able to add it from here, but say, let's see. This is an option to add the contact. So it should ideally give an option here to add a note, but I'm not seeing it currently. So I will check on it and I'll let you guys in the video description whether this is a problem or something I have done. So basically that's it. I have covered everything there. It gives us a mini CRM. It enables to search on LinkedIn and find profiles, and it also gives the option to connect with the profiles in a human way where it automatically simulates human behavior in a browser, and an option to search. That is basically what LINKDRA offers. I hope I covered everything. If you guys have any further doubts or something, and if I done something wrong in the video, please correct me. And I'm also, as I told you, I'm beginner when it comes to LinkedIn automation, everything. So please let me know. And once again, for watching this video, and if you feel that this tool is suitable for you, I would appreciate if you get the lifetime deal using my affiliate link. Once again, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.